Hello. Well, it's Saturday evening. I'm already half drunk. It's time to refurbish the bathroom. Just it will need deeper refurbishment, but for now. So the problem is, right? The problem is, and it's so annoying. So this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen here. You can see his cooker, stuff, me. This is the kitchen. Do you notice something about the kitchen? You know, other than there's no storage space, so there's just stuff everywhere. And check out this. This is the big pizza oven. Like, this thing takes so much space, and actually when you open it, it's so big you could probably have fit about 3 people inside it. It's like a big igloo. And there's the old original cooker. I've just put a bit of worktop on top of it to cover it up, but then you've got all this taking up space. But you know, do you notice something about the kitchen? That's right. There is no water in the kitchen, and in fact, there is no water anywhere in the entire house apart from the bathroom. So this is the only room in the house that has water. Therefore, you have 2 sinks here, which are kind of kitchen sinks, but in the bathroom. Then you get your bath. And you get your sink, and you get your kludgy. Don't worry, it's just pouring dirty water down it. It's no, you know, no poo or anything. Don't worry. So what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to start tackling this nonsense. Like, all that does is create shadow, catch dirt and dust, and make it look horrific. So I'm going to at least smooth it out, like here. You can see this wee tiny bit here. I've smoothed it out a wee bit and painted it just to see, you know, if it made a difference. And I think it does make a difference. So we'll do that. But as well as that, there is this big horrific wooden beam, and you think, oh, maybe it's there for support or something. Nah, it's not even doing anything. Like, this beam doesn't even touch the floor, so it just sort of hangs there. So I think what we're going to do tonight, I'll start with removing the bottom piece. And then I'll have a wee look, and maybe I'll remove this piece as well. And then, depending on how I'm feeling, might take this whole wooden piece away. Long-term plans, or longer-term plans, is to run this water supply through the wall. And the walls are quite thick. This is one of the thinner walls, right? There's my hand. So it's thick enough to cause an issue trying to drill through that, so I'll need a big drill bit. But long-term plans, I'll move the water from here and probably take away all of this stuff, just knock it all down, and put in a sink, put the dishwasher here, and run the water through. And I'll just use this water here. We'll just remove this altogether, and then maybe replace the bath with a new bath and shower, and maybe move it over this way a wee bit into the corner. So that is the plans. It's not going to be done overnight. It's probably a Christmas project, but we'll certainly make a start. What about you two? I'm not really sure what to do about they two. Like they're horrific and they give me the fear. They give everybody the fear. But you know, I don't know whether to keep them or get rid of them. We'll see. So I am first tackling the mirror. Because I have no idea why the guy done it. But he and yes, I know it was a guy who lived here before. No idea why he decided to take this beautiful old wooden frame and paint it pastel blue and pastel pink, the same as the faces. So I've removed the pink from the bottom, so I'm going to need to take the blue off of the sides, hopefully. And I've got a stain, so I might even stain it, well, wood stain. But hopefully it makes it a bit better than pastel pink and pastel blue. It doesn't quite go, I don't think. But I've got my oscillating sander, my beer, which I've just moved in for the video. Obviously I don't keep that here because it'll get very dusty, and a mask, because you know, you don't do this kind of stuff without a mask. I've done this kind of stuff for years without a mask, and that's why my breathing is destroyed, and that's why I'll probably die. You know, if I don't die of anything else, I'll probably die of respiratory failure at the age of 50, because too much woodwork and sanding and chopping and cutting with wood with no mask, because I'm stupid. But I am, you know, feeling the effects sometimes of it all. So I wear a mask now, like a good boy. Let's see how we get on, shall we?
It's operation time! It's operation time! Operation time!
Well, there we are now. It needs painted. It is made of straw. I mean, you can see the straw in the mud here. So it's never going to be perfectly level. But, I mean, already it's so much better than before. Oh, and I took away the beam that was here. So it's so much bigger as well. Yeah, much better. Much better. So now, before it gets dark, I am gonna play with Hungarian electricity. Because this, and I'll just show you. This light, although it's quite a funky light, it does nothing. So you get no light at all from that. So before it gets dark, I will take that light off and fit a new one, or electrocute myself again. Ding.